The European Space Agency's ESA pioneering Salsa satellite made a fiery descent into the Earth's atmosphere on Monday after spending over 2 decades studying space weather. Salsa plunged into the atmosphere at about 6:45 p.m. UT, the ESA said in a post on X. The satellite's successful targeted re-entry makes it a pioneer in mitigating the global space debris problem, proving that such maneuvers can help prevent space probes from contributing to junk in orbit around Earth. A few minutes ago, the cluster operations team successfully listened one final time for Salsa via the Estrak ground station in Kourou. Communication with the satellite has now reached its end, the space agency said. The pioneering satellite was part of a quartet called Cluster, which also included rumba, samba, and tango, launched 24 years ago to study space weather events such as solar storms. Data from the satellite quartet has helped scientists better understand Earth's powerful magnetic shield, the magnetosphere, which makes the planet a unique habitable world. For over 2 decades, Cluster has shown us time and time again how important the magnetosphere is in shielding us from the solar wind, Cluster mission manager Philippe Escoubet said. It has watched the effects of solar storms to help us better understand and forecast space weather. The satellites, launched in 2000, were initially planned only for a 2-year mission, but the impressive and world-changing science they helped conduct made ESA keep the cluster going. It's an emotional day for the teams that have worked on keeping Cluster going for the last 24 years, lasting way beyond the originally planned mission duration of 2 years, ESA noted. The satellite's return marks the first-ever targeted re-entry for a satellite. It plunged through the planet's atmosphere, burning up completely in under a minute at a specific time over a sparsely populated region near Easter Island in the South Pacific, the space agency said. Back in January, we tweaked Salsa's orbit to make sure that on 8 September, it experiences its final steep drop from an altitude of roughly 110 kilometers to 80 kilometers, Cluster Operations Manager Bruno Souza said. With a re-entry complete, we're hoping to learn more soon about the results of an airborne observation experiment, the ESA said. Using data obtained from Salsa, scientists hope to be able to predict even better the time and location of satellite re-entries in the future. Now that the re-entry has taken place, we're hoping to be able to learn more from the re-entry science team about the results of the airborne observation experiment, the ESA said.